Hey, it's Lee for On Your Marks Wrestling, and I'm here with a 205 Live review for May 1st, 2018. We start with a video package of the lead up to the Gauntlet match, and then the Greatest Royal Rumble match between Cedric Alexander and Kalisto. We start the day with a match between Tozawa and Itami versus Gallagher and Kendrick. The announcers properly mentioned that Itami injured Kendrick a while back, so they have a reason to feud. There are tandem kicks in the corner by Tozawa and Itami on Kendrick. Excuse me. Looks cool. Gallagher does a Russian leg sweep on Tozawa into the barricade. It's a kind of a unique move to use that way, but it seems to make sense. Itami with a flurry of strikes and a tornado draping of Kendrick's throat on the top rope. So instead of doing a tornado DDT, he jumps to the outside of the ring and does that. I thought that looked cool. Tozawa hits a great suicide dive on the two opponents. His suicide dive is the best. It's got lots of speed. It's great. Tozawa is going for his finishing senton, but Itami runs into the ropes, knocking him down. This makes him vulnerable. He falls off, and then Gallagher lands his headbutt on Tozawa for the win. Then Tozawa, after the match, puts his hand on Itami's shoulder, and Itami shoves the hand off, and then shoves Tozawa down, and walks out. And Tozawa he looks like he's on the verge of crying. He's doing a good job of selling this. It was very good. Excuse me. We have a promo backstage where Gulak is lacing up his boots in the locker room. He says he needs to prove that flying around is not how you win at 205 Live. We have Buddy Murphy versus Liam Louie. So Buddy Murphy weighs in at 204 pounds. We actually see video of him doing his weigh-in. He refuses a handshake from Drake Maverick while doing so and demands a title shot. Murphy hits on this Liam Louie, who's a jobber. He hits 3 power bombs in a row, where he never lets go of him. Pins him for 2, but then he kind of lets go at 2, so that the kid's not pinned. But the ref still calls the match. Alexander's music hits. Excuse me. And Alexander attacks Murphy, who manages to escape. Alexander's backstage with Dasha after, and he says that he'll give Murphy a shot at what he wants if what he wants is a fight. There's a cell phone promo from Kalisto with the other Lucha guys about his tough. Actually, it's not with the other Lucha guys, but he talks about his tough loss at the Greatest Royal Rumble and that his friends helped pick him up. And then we end the show with Gulak versus Kalisto, which is a pretty good match. Gulak has a grappling edge early on. Kalisto walks on his hands at one point, showing off, and Gulak is completely unimpressed. Gulak turns Kalisto's twisting tope to the outside, which he does fairly regularly, into essentially a backbreaker. So he's twisting, and Gulak just puts up a knee and kind of slams him down. Gulak does a sequence of submissions, and they're all kind of unique. You saw at least like 2 or 3 moves that you'd never see normally in a match, so that was pretty good. Gulak tries to remove Kalisto's mask again. This fires up Kalisto. He hits a kneeling springboard tope con hilo to the outside. So he basically, instead of like just jumping off the top rope, he basically falls on his knees and that flips him forward. Excuse me, I've never seen that. I thought it was cool. There are a bunch of creative pinning attempts by Kalisto. And I think Gulak gets one in there too. And then Kalisto tries a moonsault into an inverted DDT, kind of what, at least it looked like that, what AJ Styles does. But Gulak reverses it, and he puts him in the Gulak, and he gets the win. That last match, I didn't put a ton of writing, but that was actually super entertaining. First match set up a storyline, plus it was fairly entertaining. The Buddy Murphy thing, it was what it was, but it was fine. I actually thought this was a really good episode. I thought it was probably the best of the 3 WWE episodes leading up to this point. I would go ahead and give this show an 8.5 out of 10. I really liked a lot of what they did. So, not my longest review, but yeah, those are my thoughts. All right, thanks for watching.